YouTube, what's good? It's Dame back at y'all with another goddamn trade recap, man. February week 1 has been complete. It was an iffy week for me. I mean, obviously you can see it was a green week, but as far as how the trading sessions went, beginning of the week it was cool. These last 2 days I was kind of iffy about. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a lot I want to talk about. I mean, not a lot. I want to keep it short and simple as always. Just some things I want to talk about with my trading that I saw where I could have went better at. Number one, like I was not managing my trades correctly. I was not letting my runners run. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of trades where I had really good entries, and I don't know if you guys trade with Topstep, but if you do, you know how they basically limited everyone with the contract sizing, so you can't get in with as many contracts as you could before type shit. So that kind of makes it hard. But basically, I was just taking profits too early, man. I was not letting my runners run. Almost every single one of my trades this week ran full TP plus way past type shit, and I didn't hold like a single one of them. Now, I will say my goal was $500 a day, right? I wanted to aim around 500 a day per account, but we weren't able to get that the last like 3 days. I would count this as kind of a $500 day, but at the same time, my other accounts only have a $150 day because of the copy trading system got messed up and yada yada. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Not managing my trades and not letting my runners run. That's one of my problems right now that I really need to start working on and getting better at. I think another thing on top of that is we have had a lot of new accounts this week. I'll get into that later more in depth. I think that this has also added a lot more pressure, and it's making me play a little bit more scary than usual. So I think that has a factor into it as well. Like I said, the copy traders, they were kind of messing up my mojo throughout the week. You guys can see the P&Ls are a little different throughout the week on each account, and that's all due to like copy trading errors. Like that's why I had to take more trades on some accounts than others, because the copy trader was literally tweaked out. If you guys were in my live streams, you guys know that shit was kind of messing up my mojo all week. Really, my thing is I'm just trying to stay as patient and consistent as possible, you know what I'm saying, and humble. I like, sure, these aren't the biggest winning days in the world, but that's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for the biggest winning days in the world. I'm here to be consistent over a long period of time and continue to rake in income through these prop firms. And you do that by not being greedy, staying humble, and just securing those winning days over and over and over and again. And I know that over time, this will all build up to something much bigger. And even if I think I should be getting more now and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like everything will come together as long as I keep staying consistent. And so that's really just my goal right now, is to just keep staying humble and not wanting more. Keep playing it day by day and keep letting these green days stack up over time. Now, one thing I will say is I am afraid of getting moved up to a live account. Usually they say that they move you up to a live account after 5 payouts per account. On this account, I've gotten 4 payouts so far, and I've had a little over 20 winning days. I'm 1 day away from taking a payout on this account, and I'm scared that this next payout they may try to move me up to a live account. And the thing is with that is I don't have a lot of draw or buffer in my other accounts. You can see all my total account balances right here. Combined, that's maybe $10,000. You know what I'm saying? And so if they move me to a live account, they're going to combine all of those balances, and that will be my balance pretty much. And it's like, I'm iffy with that. Like, I'm like, part of me is okay with it because I have other prop firms that I can trade as well, but part of me just wants to be able to keep rinsing and repeating on Topstep. You know what I'm saying? This is only my first real cycle of accounts. We have multiple other accounts that are almost passed or already passed. I have 3 accounts that are already passed and 2 accounts that are in the process of getting passed. So we're about to have 5 more backup express accounts type shit on Topstep alone. So I want to be able to utilize all of those and rinse and repeat through all of those. So I'm going to be honest with you. My idea was, since this account is technically 1 payout away from a live account, I thought, why not this Friday? We have CPI. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna full port CPI, bro. 8:30 a.m. I'm just gonna go longs, bro, and I'm gonna pray for the best. I'm not gonna lie. It's just what you gotta do sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a big ass buffer across all accounts and get moved up to a live than take this payout for 4 or 5K and then get moved up to a live with a small ass buffer, and then it's gonna be a slow ass progress to like get payouts from there, because it's like I'm now on 150K account instead of 350K accounts. And especially with them changing this sizing to being able to only go in with 2 contracts per 50K account, if I'm on 150K account, bro, I'm only going to be able to go in with 2 micros per account. So it's just like, it's not worth it, bro. A live account is genuinely not worth it for me. And so I think that we either need to go big or go home. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm going to do. CPI is Friday. I will take one more payout on each account before then, though. That's the thing. I will take one payout on each account before then. We have this account right here, which has its 5 winning days. I could take about a $1,800 payout on right now, but I'm not going to. The payout is right here if I really wanted to. 1867, that's the payout, but not going to take that. I'm going to wait. These other 2 accounts right here, this account needs one more winning day, and then we have one more account right here, which is the account that I'm scared to getting moved up on a live on. This is one more day away from a payout. As you can see, it has 4 winning days since the last payout. My goal is to get one more winning day so I can have all of these accounts to a payout, take a payout on all the accounts, then over the rest of the week kind of build up the accounts again, and then on Friday we have CPI, full port it. Whatever happens, happens. If I bang, then we go for winning days next week to get another payout. If not, then I activate these 3 express accounts and we continue the journey. That's that. If you guys want to see it happen live, I will be streaming it live at 8:30 or 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so I was going to get into all of my profits over the whole entire week across all accounts, like including these eval accounts, but for the sake of the time of this video, I'm just going to keep it short, and we're only going to go over my total profits this week across all accounts and total payouts across this week, and then potential payouts across like next week type shit, even though we kind of already just went through it. Okay, on this first account that I've been working on, the first funded that we ever activated, this account came to 1858 on the week, and then the second account right here came to 1495 on the week, and the third account right here came to 1580 on the week, which puts us at a total profit of 4933, so $4,933 across the funded accounts that I have had activated this week. Now at the end of this week, I did activate 2 more three Tradeify accounts. So we passed 3 Tradeify accounts this week, activated those 3, have not taken any trades on them. They're all still 50k flat. So yeah, planning to work on those accounts next week. 2 of them are daily payouts and one of them are, I think, 5 or 3 days. I forget how it works, but one of them is like consistency rule payouts pretty much. And then I have 2 more evals that I'm working on. Those are like 1,000 away from being passed. I think I'm gonna go daily on one of them and then consistency on the other one. And then we have 5 my funded future accounts that we grabbed. I said I was gonna do this last week. So yeah, we grabbed these 5 my funded future accounts. They all have about 500 in profit. They still need about 2,500 to be passed, so we're gonna be working on those this week. And then we grabbed 3 Lucid accounts, which are $300 in profit each and about $2,700 away from being passed, so we're gonna be working on those this week. And then these Topstepx right here, you know, are 3 funded accounts, 1, 2, 3, and then one of these was a eval. We passed this eval this week right here, and then these 2 are still evals that need to be passed, so we're going to be working on those. So we have a lot of evals, bro. I have a lot of evals still, but it's okay. I'm not trying to force past these evals. I'm really focusing on getting these payouts on these other Topstep accounts and then letting the evals be passed as time goes on and I slowly get these payouts. Let's go over the payouts this week. We took 4k in payouts. We took 2222 on February 1st and we took 1800 on February 2nd. So yeah, that put us around 4,000 in payouts on the month. The thing is, I did go double down on myself, you know what I'm saying? We spent about 1,000 on evals, you know what I'm saying? And so that puts us at a net profit of about 3,000 on the month. Yeah, let's get into these potential payouts. So we already went over the winning days for all these accounts. As you guys saw, they're like basically 1 day away from being passed, if not already passed. So the balances right now, they add up to around like 10k. You can just see that by eye. My plan is to, like I said, take 1 more winning day on each account and get around a 5k payout on Tuesday, which is going to be the 10th of February. So the 10th of February, we're planning to take around a 5k payout combined across all 3 accounts, which would put us around 9k in payouts on the month, and that would put us around 8k in profit on the month. So that would be really nice. That's the plan. You guys will obviously get the update next week on that. So these are my Q1 profit factor. This is my Q1 profit factor, pretty much going over the first quarter. I'm going to do separate month by month and then Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, whatever. So far in Q1, we've taken around 13,267 in payouts. We've spent about 2,300 on accounts and we are in net profit around $11,000. It's pretty good for the beginning of the year. considering I didn't fucking have any payouts before this year. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we made this progress is absolutely insane, and it's just a blessing, and it's just proof that anyone out there can do it, bro. Like, this shit is, it's not easy, I won't say that, but it's possible, bro. It's 100% possible. I know some of y'all know me from fucking Fortnite, like literally watching me game over the years, you know what I'm saying? Go through my little NFT phase, go through a whole bunch of phases, bro. I know if y'all are a long-term subscriber, you've seen me grow up from fucking a 15-year-old kid on YouTube making 2K videos to here now we're making trading videos talking about our 10K months. Like, this shit is really crazy, bro, and I just hope we can continue, like I said, to be consistent, stay humble, and just be patient, bro, and let the process play out over time. You know what I'm saying? Let time do the work, as I always say. And yeah, just hopefully gonna be a crazy year, crazy quarter one, crazy quarter two. I'm excited, man, but only time is gonna really unfold this whole entire story, and I appreciate y'all being here to watch the story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been showing a lot of support on my last videos, which I did not expect at all. Like I said in the first video of this series, like, it was really just to be documenting this whole journey for myself, so I can look back in the future and be like, damn, like, this is where I was at one point. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, hopefully the goal is obviously to turn it into something bigger and build a brand behind it, but I didn't expect support so quick, so I appreciate y'all for that. And I've been getting a lot of people asking me, you know what I'm saying, what's your strategy, like, how do you trade, how do you find your setups, whatever. So with that whole thing, like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I do this, that, and that, and like just give you some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I want to really go in depth into my strategy and really break it down, especially for the newer traders who don't really have too much knowledge on like ICT concepts and stuff like that. Because if you understand ICT concepts, you can honestly understand my strategy. It's not hard to understand at all. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. It's a popular strategy. I'm sure a lot of other people trade it. But it's like, you need to understand those basics first. And so I want to kind of do videos on those basics first before I then get into my strategy and how I trade it. Because I think that, me personally, like, I don't think that you should copy my strategy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that with the information that I give you and the things that I teach you around my strategy and how I built my strategy, the things that helped me build my strategy, I think you should then take those things into building your own strategy. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to go about it with learning from anyone. When you're learning information from any of these trading YouTubers, I don't think you should just be like, oh, TJR, yeah, let me just copy his strategy. I don't think you should do that. I think what you should be doing is watching these videos, taking notes, understanding what they mean, being able to mark them out on your own on the charts and understand them. And once you can do that and you see how these things work in real time on the charts, then you can kind of put two and two together and be like, oh, okay, if I combine this with that, then I'll probably get this result. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you get to back testing and start trying shit, and you develop your own strategy and your own way that you like to trade. And I think that's how everyone should trade, bro. Honestly, that's how I've started to become profitable, bro. I swear, when I was trying to copy people's strategy and do the exact same as TJR, none of that shit was working, bro. And it was because that's not how you can't, I don't know, I guess you can, some people can learn like that, but for me personally, bro, I like to be able to personalize my own things and, you know what I'm saying, adjust here and adjust there. And I think every trader needs to do that, accustomed to their own strategy. So, you know what I'm saying, that series will be coming within the next month or two. It's going to be kind of long for me to record, but I want to try to get it out as soon as possible, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, we're just going to continue with these weekly and monthly recaps of, you know what I'm saying, my trades. I'm live every single day. Asia session, 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday to Thursday. I'm live every single day. Take all my trades on live if you guys ever want to tune in and see me execute live. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next week. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'm out this bitch, man. Peace.